Who, Hulk? Honestly, I haven't, I mean, seen or heard anything from him, so, I mean, as far as I can tell, I don't see why he wouldn't. Hey, unless he chose not to. Alright, Townsend, get in there. Show me something. Fuck is tagging me and why? What do you want, Hulk? Oh my god.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Opening week in the NFL is an exciting time for everybody, including these two teams here today. It's the Falcons going up against the Texans. With that, let's call in our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis, with this opening week matchup.
Larry, they broke ground on this place in the year 2000, opened it in August of 2002, and it's been the home of this franchise ever since. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between
Well,
the
Fuller, why the
Falcons
fuck are you returning
and
kicks?
the Houston Texans. And last year, that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year...
Yeah, me too. Me too. Me too. I literally just looked at him and it was two different people. There we go. See, Andrew Horton is my return guy. Somebody's watching my game. That ain't gonna save you. I would hope not, because that's hella gay. He did. Just don't engage. Just don't. Just fucking don't. Okay. Alright, I think we should be okay here.
He stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25.
No, Billy, nobody likes a hater.
Miller, the lone setback.
He's in love with Tom Brady.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Only a couple there, so he'll be brought down about the 28. The linebacker Ryan Shazier there to make the tackle. Offensive starters here. Wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins, a talented wide receiver.
And he's still looking for that ultimate
Pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, I got him up to like 97 carry.
In the game, his numbers suggest that we should do so.
He'll drop to throw. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And able to get this one across the 45.
You fell right into my trap.
He got 18 yards out of that one.
I know you do. That's why I did it.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they could do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver.
So what you're saying is Hop is biting my style too?
In the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks. Those guys are worth their weight in gold.
Here we go now.
Not wrong.
They'll look to throw here on first down. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. Give him 16 on the pickup, and it'll give the Texans a first down.
You're going to try.
It's a game of matchups.
Just understand that better people than you have.
And move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because
I literally said you will try better people than you have.
That makes it hard to defend.
Context, Sola. Context.
They'll look to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Vic Beasley coming in from that outside linebacker spot to bury him for a loss of 7.
Don't get cocky, Billy.
Back to throw here.
Oh, shit.
Try to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. It's his first career game, and now he has thrown his first career interception.
So let's face it, that's very simply his welcome to the NFL moment, isn't it?
Get it out of the way, right?
Get it out of the way, and he hopes it'll be the last for this game and not too many in his career.
Cartridge.
They run. Devontae Freeman. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41.
Cartridge.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. And the Buffet boys, the O-line.
Oh, Lord.
Ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first.
Hey.
But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
Like 1998. Not in any system that matters, Billy.
On second down, Freeman. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. 2 yards.
Billy, have you forgotten who I am?
With a third and about 4 for a first. And a look now at the defense.
This sounds an awful lot like you've forgotten who I am.
Is rapidly becoming one of the top outside linebackers in the game. As well he should. With that name, he's got to be great.
So following the run, we'll see what they do here on third down. They'll set up a throw. He completes.
Give me that hold.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Get your ass back.
So holding by the offense and maybe now got to shift up what you want to do on the playbook.
Yeah, definitely. Change what you're doing in the playbook, but boy, the advantage shifts to the guys on defense, doesn't it? Longer yardage situations, they often become
He did me a solid there. Proud of him.
And they'll add a DB in the secondary here on 3rd and 14. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. Give him 8 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that?
Good kick.
They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
There we go.
It's a nice
little bit of breathing
and run after catch as well to carry the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to
Did you really just take it all the way back to Mambo number 5?
Pathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Play clock winding down. They'll set up to throw.
Throw the ball, rookie.
Back at his
Damn
own
it.
5-yard line, it's a sack.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack.
There was somewhere to go, though. Fucking rookie wouldn't throw the ball, cunt.
Trying to cover in the secondary.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. They'll drop the throw.
Oh
Trying
my
to
God.
force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And fantastic field position has them just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line in the red zone. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
They'll look to throw, and that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Martavis Bryant from 3 yards out. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
And now out comes Houston.
Got the busy
And
man already?
following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Now that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown.
99 in every fucking
so many
category.
things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down in bounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
Taken in at the 22. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And it'll be Falcon football as they take possession. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good. So they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Now that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
They'll look to throw.
Damn it, Clowney.
It's incomplete. Trying to get it there to Martavis Bryant. And it's 3rd and 5.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Incomplete pass on 2nd down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on 3rd. Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. They'll look to throw here.
Nope.
And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now 4th down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
12 yards on the return that time. And the Texans take possession. And now out comes Houston. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller.
How the fuck did you start to block him and then let him run right past you? Fucking jackass.
And now it's second down.
One of the toughest things for an offensive lineman to learn is the ability to get in space and hit people who are moving targets. And linebackers are not easy ones to hit because they know how to move, juke, and make you miss. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A nice play for the defense.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's Texans football. Second down and a little ways to go here. 2nd and 13. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking
sometimes you get a little too lost in the sauce.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Yeah, they've got an extra defensive back out there now on 3rd and 13. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. The catch made by Miller. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches.
It's all part of the plan, Phil.
The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
First down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh my God, Miller.
It's incomplete. He was looking to get it to his running back, Lamar Miller. And that'll bring up 2nd
How do you
down.
figure? It bounced off of Miller's hands, not your guys.
Routes of any play caller. He just ran that one. Nice little angle route. That's supposed to be.
He wasn't out of nowhere on my screen. He was right there. It literally hit him in his hands, in his arms, and then he just let it go. If anything, he was anticipating the hit. Fucking pussy.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And oh, he took that in.
Caught it that time.
What a grab. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
What?
That was a terrific catch. I mean, to go out there and get it one-handed like that. But I almost want to go into that riff about back in my day, the gloves weren't quite like this.
When did gloves really become prevalent, just in general?
I think in the 80s. I think as we started to move through the 80s, especially as we got towards the latter part of that. But a lot of those were really like baseball batting gloves to begin with not much of a tacky area on the glove. In fact, there was none. I actually remember in cold weather games wearing the old scuba gloves, which you wear when you're diving, but they would split too easily in the course of a game. Then the glove manufacturers got smart and started adding to it, and here we are today. 3rd and inches, they just handed to the big battering ram there. That's football 101, isn't it? That's bread and butter. Turn around and hand it to the big fella and let him get forward for a first down.
They come out here in the eye. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Oh my God, Prosh.
Incomplete.
Receivers work all the time.
Lord have mercy,
sure
Jesus.
Ball, haul it into their bodies before they turn and run. A little bit of loss of focus on that play.
So
Man,
2nd and 10
perfect
here.
pass. Nobody near you. You just fucking drop it. Caught that pass a trillion times.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Fuller brings it in over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a nice pitch and catch to pick up the reception against man coverage.
Both of them read how much yardage they needed, figured what they had to do, and were able to beat the man coverage for the completion.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Setting up the screen for Miller. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
So here we go, first and 10 now. They'll try and run for it with Miller. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Over pursued.
Lamar Miller, his first touchdown as a Houston Texan. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kicks away.
Well, originally it was supposed to be a toss play, but I saw that your guys were all spread out, so I went up the middle instead.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this one.
Excuse me.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Trying to get that in the hands of Devontae Freeman that time. And that'll bring up second down.
And there's a good opportunity to just went awry there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
And on second and 10 now.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw. And it's going to be incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Ten yards to go on third. They're going to look to throw. But he couldn't hang on to it through the contact.
There you go, Cloudy.
Incomplete.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustment.
Lamar Miller, 20, 10, touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller, 78 yards, and the Texans have taken the lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area. Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Back to throw here. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. To throw now on first down. Bryant has it, and he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. Cuts it out to the sideline. And they do get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
And we all know it's turned into a passing league in the NFL, but that doesn't mean people still don't like to run the football. When you run it that successfully, your offensive line is fired up. What they want to do each and every game is run block. Get out and smack some people. I would say go ahead and run it again.
And the offense in a great spot. It's 1st and goal from the 3. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Houston after this timeout. Looking to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
When it's well executed, a wide receiver screen can often be a thing of beauty, but so many things have to go right in order to complete it. Blocking out in front, timing of the quarterback with the receiver, and oftentimes everything gets set, and guess what? They drop the football.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They come out here in the eye. They'll look to throw. And
Damn it!
Is incomplete.
3 different Texans touched that. 3 different ones.
Obviously, you want the interception in this situation. You want to take away any chance that they have any decision to make on 4th down. But things happen so quickly in the end zone in this compressed area of the field that you're just happy to knock it away and not allow a touchdown.
So the drive takes them inside the 10, but it ends with just 3.
And a nice job defensively to rise up and make sure they didn't get in.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Second and 5. Back to throw. And he connects with Vance McDonald. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
They'll come out in the pistol. They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to fire one deep.
Oh, my God.
For the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. And here now come the Falcons.
It's amazing. I can't buy a fucking pick, and you just keep stumbling across them.
Well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better.
In that case, literally.
Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the three-point kicker.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, that allows your blitzers to get there.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Let's go! 3-19! They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
Stop and think about that sentence, Billy. J.J. Watt has 99 block shed, 97 strength.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here.
Like, the only way your O-line to that is if he had 99 fucking pass block.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24.
Does your guy have 99 pass block, Billy?
Atlanta now coming out on the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with
Hell,
that.
you guys actually done a decent job of stopping J.J. Watt up to that point.
Cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
You know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
They come out here in the eye. Now the pitch to Freeman.
Oh, come on.
And down he goes,
Fuck, did you
but
miss
he takes
that?
it up to the 40. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
Andre Howell, the one to bring him down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to look deep down the field. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, picked off by the
they owed me that one.
Kevin Johnson. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go,
try not to.
Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Just 1 yard to go here on second
Or don't.
down.
I mean, that's cool too.
Back to throw here. This one complete, right side to McDonald.
Oh my God.
And the Falcons say they have it, they do. Look at the big man rumble. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. the second half, Charles, after that play. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so
couldn't swipe up on this fucking thing any harder if I tried to. Oh, wow.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
That's going to wind up costing me this game, too.
You took the advice of the player. You threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when
like, it was so fucking retarded of them to make timeout and the challenge the exact same button. Like, it was fine where it was at L2.
They go play action here on first down. It's complete to Fuller. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. They'll get 19 yards there. And the Texans are going to have a first.
That looked like a pretty good run.
That's what it's been for years now. And for whatever reason, they moved it to the fucking touchpad. I don't know if they either just forgot or what.
First down, he'll drop to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll make it second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game.
Not even a select button in a long time, really.
With the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss it.
I seem to recall it being L2. Yeah.
They're going to look to throw. This one complete. It's C.J. Fedorowicz. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Nothing can stop me. All the way up. Oh.
Okay, when the big guy runs a corner route, you're asking a lot no matter who's covering him. Doesn't matter whether it's a linebacker or a defensive back. Yeah. He usually has the advantage because of his body type.
Here we go now. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
A first down carry now for Miller. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Well, at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down.
Back 99 Philly. Here we go. Let's go.
So the D-line's going to spread out. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And Miller with it over the middle. A good pickup there at 22.
But nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. All the way up.
Miller, the lone setback. Again, we'll see the pistol here.
Why wouldn't you throw the ball? Triangle was so open it was hurting me.
They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6. Another pistol look here. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. His throw caught at about the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Texans have retaken the lead. And this one through the uprights and good. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field.
Pretty much all of them. The vast majority.
They'll try to get the ground game going with Freeman. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Wait, so what you're telling me is you could actually see what you need to know the whole time.
Again, they'll run with
Sit your ass down. Honestly, no, I didn't. I had no freaking idea.
And it'll bring up a 3rd down. Kind of running there.
You lazy bum.
4-3 in that big line, aren't you?
Yeah, and I don't really run it against a good 4-3 team that well because I've got to get those guys on the move a little bit. If you're a static running team, meaning you just want to run it in the middle, you may have some trouble against good defensive tackles. That's what we just saw on that play. No gain.
He'll drop to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Thank you, Mr. Merciless.
You can spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This is taken at the 15.
Ow.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. And now out comes Houston. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those.
DeAndre Hopkins, he's all alone. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins, 71 yards. And the Texans will add on to their lead. Good pass, clean catch, and a house call there on the fly route.
And not that much room to operate. So that tells you about his acceleration. We always talk about being able to go from 0 to 60 real fast. Took him less time than that to get to top speed and complete that play.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his
Oh,
fault.
jeez.
Hey, listen, there's got to be casualties
Poor
at times.
fella.
We're trying to win a game.
Poor little fella.
Bryant spread out to the right.
Well, you know, he ain't got his balance yet good with his head. With the dome piece. Oh, no, he will. Once his neck muscles get strong, he'll be all right.
And give him a chance to let it develop a little bit.
It all depends on the neck muscles, though.
Your tight end on that one.
Now a handoff. It's Freeman. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this 3rd quarter of play.
Happens to me far more often than I care to admit.
Third down and 4. Back to throw here. It's brought in by Kevin White. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Oh, shit.
But I have to say, I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do.
Could,
try and hit the receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll run for it with fullback DeMarco. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play. And they're able to convert here on 4th and inches.
Oh, move, 4th and short, right at midfield. This is where you tell your offense, I've got faith in you guys to get me a few yards. And sure enough, they repay that faith and keep the drive moving with a first down.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to air one out. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
There's times like this that putting big hitter on everyone who's on defense came in handy.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store.
All of my defenders have big hitter.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He completes it right side away. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought he was going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Back to throw. He's going to air one out. And this is caught inside the 5. A pickup there of 37. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play.
And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman taking it in. And the Falcons draw a bit closer. So a big play coming for the Falcons as they'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball.
I understand it is a one-score game.
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before. And here comes the Texans now. And last time, the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right? And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. But they have to be careful is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward. Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure. That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Will Fuller was the intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down. So 3rd down, and the Falcons going with a dime. 6 defensive backs. Now they'll throw here. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but it's going to go down as a big loss here on the play. That was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it?
I don't know if this dude just has a super slow release or what.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. Returnable here from the 38. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. They go play action here on 1st down. It's grabbed over the middle by White. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
Freeman again, a first down carry. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
They'll look to throw here. And, a crusher down the numbers.
Beautiful.
There he goes. A great read, and it's picked off. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. So a pick 6 there out of the nickel package. They went with 5 DBs.
Almost becoming the base package in the NFL is the nickel. Hard to throw against. That was demonstrated one more time. A pick 6 going the other way.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22.
Don't look at Quincy Jones. Quincy Jones can't help you.
Coming out on the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit.
Sounds like babies being.
That didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Who the hell was he throwing to? That was your old lineman. Oh, I missed it because I just saw it bounce off your old lineman's back.
Bryant, the lone receiver, left. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Brandon, what we just saw there is something we hear from coaches throughout the league. How are you going to defend what they call the moment of truth ball? Meaning a 50-50. The ball's in the air, defenders there, receivers there. Who's going to make a play on the football? And in this case, the defensive guys actually got it done and knocked it away.
So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look. 16. They'll set up to throw.
You still sack me far more times than I'm comfortable with.
Good for 15 and a first. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Back to throw now on first down.
Oh, wow.
And he'll be taken down, but not
he caught that one as he was getting hit with one hand.
Fresh set of downs here. They'll look to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver.
Who was that? KJ Dillon. Why did you not fucking pick that? He threw it right fucking to you, bro. Right to you.
Middle of the field, trying to find a receiver there. But they were in zone defense. And what are the advantages of being in zone? Eyes and reaction. Eyes meaning all eyes are on the quarterback and able to react when he throws the football and rally to that spot. And that's exactly what happened there. Able to
yeah,
get there,
we're playing
GGFL. On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
They're going to look to throw. Bryant with a catch right side.
Smoked him. No.
But it leads to 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. A great read, and it's picked off. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. And the Texans set to come onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. An encroachment penalty here, maybe just a mental lapse, partner.
Sometimes you have to just watch the football. Make sure it's snapped before you're jumping.
If anything, I should have been a neutral zone infraction.
Shift together here from the D-line.
I declined it. It doesn't matter either way.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And partner, this...
Tanner, this is yet another game that I've played